Hello everyone and welcome to my next reaction to Supernatural. So the boys are separated again. They are indeed. They are at odds again. And though I understand why Sam needed a moment, he needed to walk away. I got that. I would be lying if I didn't say I wasn't kind of concerned, just because we don't know the logistics of everything that's going on inside his noggin at the moment, and if Loosey Goosey's gonna show up. I just don't know exactly what's going on with that, so I hope he's not alone for too long, and that's not saying that I don't have faith in Sam. I do. There's a lot of unknowns. You get what I'm saying? I'm a little worried about it. Okay, let's get into it.
Are you with us, Spirit?
Oh!
Uncle Danny?
We're going to make contact now. Rest your hands on the planchette.
She's pushing it.
It's okay to be skeptical. Maybe Danny didn't like the question.
Tell him to quit fooling around. He knows darn well that's my money.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. Danny?
Yeah, this psychic looks a little shocked. Oh. Oh no! Oh, it's gonna fly into somebody's throat or something.
Two very odd murders, to be exact. Meetings are dying in Lilydale, the most psychic town in America. So if you want to know your future,
The most psychic town in America? I love that. Is that a real place? New York? I don't know. I'm from New York and I don't know about it. The only reason I'm saying that, they usually go to real places. New York's a big state though. I mean.
Hello.
Hello.
First time at Good Graces?
Yes.
Well, we're 100% locally sourced biodynamic, and you get a free affirmation with every order.
Oh. Oh my god. Well, I mean...
Yeah, not surprised you caught this one. And I know this whole town's supposedly calling ghosts. But that takes some serious spell work and some serious mojo. You know, the books this lady had were Oprah crap. When was the last time you actually saw a real psychic? Pamela?
Pancakes, side of pig, toffee black.
Fantastic. You're a virile manifestation of the divine.
Is that what he said to me?
Yeah, no, go ahead, laugh it up, Sam. Hilarious.
Okay.
Dean.
Alright.
Oh, he speaks.
Dean,
What?
give
Sam,
me a second.
you might as well bite the bullet and work with me on this one.
I don't know if I can.
I'm not asking you to open up a can of worms. Okay, I'm not even asking you where the hell you've been for the past week and a half.
Good.
I'm just saying let's try and stop the killings. That's it.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Okay? Good. Can I help you?
The brothers from the...
Oh, no. The Winchester guys on the news a couple weeks back, no, we get that a lot.
Yeah, no, those depraved killers got put down like the dogs that they were.
She's excitable. Sweetheart, look at them. They're FBI.
Oh.
I'm Russian. We can spot the law.
Oh.
You must be...
Longtime partners, but a lot of tension. You're pissed. And you're stressed. It's not brain surgery. It's kind of why my grandma and me didn't get along.
Wow.
I mean, she'd go...
And you do know that this is the Orb of Thessaly.
We did not know.
The Orb of Thessaly? Very famous in Buffy lore.
Lost weighs on you.
You're angry.
It's complicated.
Did that say no future too grim? Oh my god. Oh no, you're gonna get stabbed with a fork. You're gonna get stabbed with a fork, sir. Sir! You're gonna get stabbed with a lot of forks and cutlery. And run away. Run away! Run away! Oh, he can't run away. He can't run away. Oh my god, this is worse. This is worse than I thought. This is worse than I thought. I don't like it. I don't feel gross. Okay. Oh, gross.
Well, you can listen to it if you want. She said she was in a seance, then the lights go, it's freezing.
When she said that, the room got cold?
A ghost. Real deal.
Come on. You're serious.
Yeah, see, there's a fake woo-woo crap, and there's real woo-woo crap.
But
Sure.
We're not FBI agents.
I need a drink.
I support that.
How many crystal balls do you figure there are in Lilydale?
Wow.
So,
My brother, is he going back to prison?
Stay away. Folks do turn jail into a habit, you know.
Oh, no, don't fret.
I always say, family is a pain in the ass anyhow.
Okay, sure. Okay.
What happened is I had a friggin' vision. Something is coming for me.
what's coming? Did you get a look?
No, but I sure felt it when it started breaking my bones.
Ooh. So they
Vision happened in here?
all die
Yeah,
kind of
gosh.
based on their specialty. Or what they use or what they do.
What the hell? Oh my god.
Oh,
God.
that's
Was that-
terrifying.
I
That
mean,
is
actual-
fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
No, thank you. No,
Well,
thank you.
no offense, but nobody's having psychic visions around here. This, spirit, whoever she is giving them out.
Guys,
Well, good news is you said you saw a clock at about 2
They
a.m.
freaked me
so
out.
that gives us... Does anybody recognize this chick?
You know, I swear I've seen her. Like in a painting or something?
A painting?
No, not a painting. In one of those old photos in the museum.
my theory, and I could be completely off, but
Lilydale
let's
has
have
long
fun,
been a haven for the
is that it's a
psychic
real psychic that's
Tortured elsewhere,
annoyed
they're
at
embraced
people
here. My own
making
family has a modest natural
money
gift.
off of
We
not
also celebrate
real
our
psychicking.
long and colorful. Never ended well for the siblings.
Why's that?
Huh.
Those two were the exception, actually. The Campbells got along famously. Of course, that was just a stage name. They weren't actually brothers.
Oh.
That was a cover for their alternative lifestyle. Any other questions I can answer?
I assume that happened a
Who are
lot.
they? Quite troubled, apparently, but mesmerizing on stage. She's said to be able to levitate objects and foretell one's death. I'm sorry, I don't normally do this during business hours, but do you know an Eleanor or an Ellen? She seems quite concerned about you. She wants to tell you, pardon me, if you don't tell someone how bad it really is, she'll kick your ass from beyond. You have to trust someone again eventually.
Oh my god,
Don't
is that
forget to visit the
true?
gift
Is that
shop.
real? Is that real? Is that real? Oh my god. I don't know how you would know Ellen anyway. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ellen, you just come through and you're iconic. Still.
Enough with just the facts.
We agreed.
But we agreed to work the case. We didn't agree for you to be a dick the whole time.
What?
You're
Okay.
pissed, okay? And you got it right.
Yeah, damn straight.
But enough's enough.
Says who?
Okay.
Well, you lied to me,
Okay.
and you killed my friend.
So I put down a monster who killed 4 people.
Okay.
And if you didn't, I think it's reasonable to want to know that you're off the freaking high dive, Sam. You almost got us both killed. So you can be pissed all you want.
Okay.
But quit being a bitch.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay. 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 Well, I have a lot of thoughts on that. Goodness me. Can we just... Okay. Right.
Back off, crazy eyes.
Listen to me. Why isn't anybody listening? No.
No, 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 no. Don't do it.
No,
Wait.
stop. No!
Oh, she looks... She seemed like she maybe wasn't the bad guy.
Yes, Debbie.
Got it.
It's way too
Indeed.
early. It's way too
Thanks.
early. It seemed like she was trying to warn people,
I took care of
maybe.
it. Okay, so...
Was she providing visions
What,
to warn
just
them?
Go home? I guess.
Does that logistically work? I don't know.
Camille, it's okay. Let's just go.
No.
Melanie?
Dean, you have to come back.
What's going on?
It's still happening.
Wait, what do you mean?
She's still coming. Just tell me what the hell to do.
All right, listen to me. Calm down.
Just give me the phone and drive. Hey, get to the kitchen.
Okay. She's
All
here.
right, just go. Get salt.
Oh, is that her sister? Oh, God. Oh my God. Okay. So the other sister was trying to warn with the visions and then, oh jeez.
I mean, I was just in the way. She was all about getting Camille.
Okay, that's something.
One other thing. She enjoyed it. She was smiling.
Highlighter's juice this time.
No bones. How much you want to bet? No bones. No bones.
Geraldo. Mark her out. Hey, Sam, you know why I'm not going to spend my money at the annual Lilydale ESP Festival and hot dog eating contest this year? Can't imagine. Because all the headliners are dead. Where's the altar?
It's there.
You're not a necromancer.
This is a Lamaze class, I swear.
I believe you. Sorry.
Well,
It's the pawn shop guy.
How do you know?
He goose chased me to the friggin' pregnant yoga class.
All right, we'll figure out where we put our bones.
I will.
oh my God. Oh my God. Jeez. Scares me. These sisters be doing the spooks this episode. So this is interesting.
But she can't get past the line, right?
Right.
Nice binding spell.
It doesn't matter. She helps me because she wants to.
What?
Oh!
Margaret and me are the same. We're the real thing.
Oh, see, I thought that's what it
Sometimes the real
was.
thing just isn't pretty or entertaining enough.
You're sick.
You know what else I am? A real psychic, you dickbag.
Oh!
Surprise.
Oh! Oh, shit.
These people don't deserve to die.
Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? I live in squalor because I can't put on a show like them.
They don't deserve to die for that. This guy's crazy.
You're not getting in there.
Oh, jeez. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Burn, baby, burn. Beautiful. Goodbye. That's crazy. They make a better living than me, so they deserve to die. Whew.
You didn't stick around so I could say thank you.
No reason to thank me.
You saved my life. Thank you for coming to kill it.
Sweet.
You and Sam seem a little better. Also guessing you're not so keen to come visit here again, so this is goodbye. Wish we'd met on a better week.
Hey, you never know. It's not like you can tell the future, right?
Well, answer's hazy. Try again later.
Right.
I do really like her. She's sweet.
That's your stuff. Yeah, I figured we'd take one car. Works for me. You still want to break my face? No, not at this moment. Look, you know what? You were right about Amy. If she was just any monster, I'm not sure I could have let her walk away. I get why you did it. You were just trying to make sure no one else got hurt. But here's the thing. You can't just look me in the face and tell me you're fine. I mean, you're not sleeping. You drink for the record.
Oh, here we go.
Look, whatever, lesson to preach. I know, but I mean, how are those the actions of someone who knows they did the right thing?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah.
I went with my gut. And that felt right. I didn't trust her, Sam.
Sure. Okay.
So since Cass, I'm having a hard time trusting anybody.
Yeah. I
As
knew
far as how I've
Cass
been
had a lot
acting,
to do with that.
Maybe it's because I don't like lying to you. You know, it doesn't feel right. So yeah, you got me there. I've been climbing walls.
I know how that is.
Okay.
But hey, if I learned one thing from that museum, sibling acts are tough.
Oh, don't compare us to that hall of crazy. We're like poster kids of functional family life compared to them.
It's a low bar.
Well, hey, grading on a curve's got me past everything since kindergarten, so don't
I mean,
whatever you say.
I'm not trying to be shady, but I don't know that you are.
I still want to know the guy.
I'm gonna look up if this is a real place in New York and where it is, because I will, it would be really funny if I grew up close to it. But I feel like I would have heard if there's like a psychic, maybe Lilydale exists, it's not just like a psychic-y type of place. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, I have a few things to say, and I'm gonna do a crazy turn of events and talk about the kind of messy stuff first. I usually leave a lot of that, you know, emotional stuff between Sam and Dean towards the end of my post-episode thoughts, but I kind of just want to get it out of the way because I just want to get my thoughts out on it. Okay. The whole situation with Amy is very messy. And the tragedy of it all is nobody can really know what she would end up doing. Maybe she would have more of a perspective than anybody else in that matter. Do I think Sam is ridiculous for trusting what she says? No. Because honestly, I mean, if you asked me if I was going to, like, bet money, and maybe because it's Jules State, okay, I just, you know, I have some biases there, sure. I might have said, you know what, she might, I didn't think she was going to kill again. But I understand that you can't be sure. And that's people's, I understand that Supernatural in general, there's a lot of people who die in pretty much every episode, right? So you're kind of desensitized to it, but saving even just one life, it might be worth it at the end. Listen, I see both sides of it. I understand. I didn't love that Dean, you know, was lying about it. But as I have to say, you know, it's not the first time that there's kind of things being kept from one brother to the other or anything like that. So it's that in and of itself is a messy situation. And what I do want to praise Sam for at the end of that is being the bigger person towards the end and kind of saying, listen, I get why you did what you did. I see your side of that. And I always thought that Sam was fairly decent at recognizing other people's points of view, and I really love that about him. So I liked that, and it seems like they're okay. I do think Dean, there's a lot of stuff going on. I think there's a lot of hurt from Cass, and probably some other stuff, if I'm being completely honest. You know, I think that there's a lot. It's not just one thing. But I think he took that very, very hard. And a lot of people, you know, he's felt betrayed by Sam in the past. He's now felt betrayed by Cass. So I think he's just struggling a bit with that. Yeah, I think he's also struggling a bit with the guilt, you know, as much as obviously he seems to, or at least he says he's okay with what he did to Amy. There might have been a part of him that actually was curious if that was the right thing to do, regardless of what he says, right? And I think maybe that is something that could have been eating at him a little bit. You know, I don't think that that's out of the realm of possibility. I'm not saying that's 100% factual, but so there's a lot going on here. And I did understand what he was saying about, I didn't want to say something that's going to send you off the deep end, with which is something that I said earlier on in the episode, okay, about Sam, where I don't know what's going on with inside his head at the moment. We don't know the logistics. We don't know if it could get worse. We have no idea. Maybe you do, but I don't have any idea. Dean at this moment doesn't have any idea. Sam at this moment doesn't have any idea. And then most importantly, Bobby doesn't. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I gotta bring up Bobby every post-episode thoughts just randomly. So I understand that, you know, maybe that's, now how much of that is true as well, you know, I mean, obviously, I think everybody watching this could possibly have a different perspective. Did Dean not say anything because he is actually worried about Sam and what's going on, and he didn't want to lay more on his plate that could give him any more mental anguish or whatever? You know, there's that. Or was it because he felt guilty about lying and, you know, saying that he was going to do one thing and doing the other? Whatever. Sure. You know, there's possibly, and it might be a mixture of both, various things in play. The only thing I didn't love about that conversation in particular was just the fact that he seemed annoyed. I am a big proponent, advocate. I'm a big advocate for both Sam and Dean to feel what they feel and not feel ashamed about it. Scratch that, not just Sam and Dean, everybody. I think there's a lot of times where people, I'm talking about in my real life, in shows that I watch, where they feel certain things and then they feel like they shouldn't be feeling certain things and they need to just get over it. And I actually personally think that that leads to more problems than not. The reason that I'm saying this is that if Sam is mad, he has every right to be mad. And that was the only thing it's really not what he did with Amy, because I do think that that's a very morally gray area and I see both sides of that. It's more so how he was, you know, saying, you're unpleasant to be around right now. I think that there's various times where Dean has been unpleasant to be around and Sam had to deal with that, you know, and and vice versa, you know. I'm not trying to pick sides here. That was the only thing. I was like, he's allowed to be upset if he's upset. And because I think Sam is a fairly, he's fairly good at seeing other people's perspectives. He would come around. He's allowed to be upset for the time that he is to be upset. Much like whenever Dean's upset, he's allowed to be upset for whatever time it takes for him to kind of come to terms with what's going on with him emotionally or whatever, or to bury it deep down, you know. I think also with these two characters, they are both people who kind of bury things deep down. I mean, Dean, I think, does it a little bit more, but Sam does it too. And, you know, I would just say I'm a big, even if it's ugly emotions, even if it's meaning like you're mad, you're upset, it's not something comfortable to be around or whatever, I think that they should be allowed to feel what they feel. That's all. That's all I wanted to say about that. Okay, hopefully I said that clear enough. Okay, so everything else about this episode, I kind of liked the vibe of it. I liked the, you know, that we have this like town of psychics and there's was an interesting plot. I loved I don't know her name, I apologize, but the main woman that Sam and Dean were kind of associating with, the one whose grandma died. I thought she was really great, and I liked that she gave a little bit of a different perspective on what psychics, like in quotes, do, where she reads people and she gives guidance. I think that type of profession is one of those professions that can be good, can be really exploitative. You know, I think there are a lot of people who will just do it for money and will be more scammy. I think she was an actually nice example of maybe somebody who tries to actually genuinely give people advice based on how she can read them. And I, you know, I think that there are people who are really, really good at reading body language, or just how, you know, I do think that that's a thing. I just, you know, as long as, you know, I don't know. I mean, I think there's a lot of professions out there, possibly very similar to this, and some other things in life that is very similar to this, where, you know, sometimes people need something to turn to kind of give them an extra oomph to keep them going. And I don't necessarily, I don't want to like shit on it or anything, but I do think that this profession can very, very easily, you know, be manipulative and exploitative. And I like that she was a fairly, you know, you could tell that she was a decent, kind, and compassionate woman. So I like that she was in the forefront of that. The sisters were terrifying. They were popping up out of nowhere, scaring me. Highlight of the episode, for me at least, was the Ellen situation, and I really, really hope that was, I think it was real. How would he know? How would he know? I loved that. I thought it was great. And I do think that Dean needs to kind of sort through some stuff on his own and maybe talk to somebody. I'm not opposed to it. Now, I'm not saying you gotta go talk to a therapist or whatever. Maybe talk to Bobby about some stuff. You know, Bobby kind of extended that olive branch, and for, you know, he's also, I think he would be great for Dean to kind of talk to about everything that he's specifically going through. So, I loved, it was very Ellen, and I love that the show keeps, you know, in their own way, Ellen around in various ways, and showcases the importance of her relationship with the boys as well. So I really, really loved that moment. Great episode. I'm gonna go look up if this place is real and if I grew up anywhere near it, because that would be really interesting. I can't imagine I did. Well, we'll see. We'll see. New York is a very big state. It's not, you know. I will say I have lived in various places in New York. So, and I've kind of all around, but I'd be interested to see if this place is real. The only reason I say that is that most of the places in Supernatural are actual places, so I assume that it does exist. I just don't know that it's a Psychic Central. I'm very intrigued by this. All right. I think that is about it. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you are here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.